So Unity Gaming, what they went for here is to survive the laning phase and then be stronger once the early mid game comes. And I think it's actually the right approach. They have found a way to at least not get crushed. It doesn't mean that they will be getting the victory though.
Most important here is for Unity Gaming to start scoring some points as well. Gonna see a bit of a scuffle here at the bottom bounty rune. Lush stun has been dodged. I believe that also diffuses the situation. Law and MKS also on the run away from Dalol and Womi. Womi.
Now, firstly, I was like, are they gonna be able to fight against some of these other teams? And they've
not the only
they've proven that they can't fight. Yeah, they've proven that they can fight for sure.
Looking at we could jump into the mid lane, for example, for a bit here. Looking at the Pango, starting off with a stick, of course, against the Bat Rider. Gotta have it. Would be a mistake not to have a stick if the Bat Rider opposing you and you don't. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sticks. The entire team has grabbed 1.
Yeah, stick is just such a great item right now, considering that the couriers are so slow when they're bringing you out the region. You need that a little bit extra in the lanes, and spamming out spells is just something people do currently in lanes, securing the creeps, putting out some harassment, going through region. The stick just helps you quite a lot with it, especially against the lineup like Spawn, where they're constantly just spamming.
Yeah, and the whole irony of it as well, the heroes who are spamming the spells the most don't have any. Oh, Knights. 10 napalm stacks already is a lot of damage from Poda. So it is the Bat and the Pugna who don't have a stick, but everybody else does, and Rubik even upgraded straight up to a magic wand. Playing the Lesh lane and the Bane, so these also will accumulate some stacks very fast. Here is a Pugna in trouble though. Top lane, a big battle. Dalol with Law inside the cogs. Womi able to juke MKS. MKS still pretty low here. Dalol's about to fall, and Womi will get the trade off. So MKS first blood, but the carry killed. Womi might be following suit as well. Juking around Law. Goes for the explosion. The stick charges. Will keep him alive. Womi doesn't have it. He's gonna go for the tower. Screw you.
I mean, you know, it's...
That is a Biddle running away with your middle finger in the air like, haha.
But you still die.
But you still die. You know. Okay, maybe we can add into the point where he's like, he's running away, he turns his head to the back, he's laughing, and then he runs into a street lamp.
Yeah, yeah, that would be a good way to see it, but still, nice juking around the trees from Womi. That could have ended up much worse if he died first. The Tiny wouldn't have been able to finish off the Lina, so beautifully done overall.
One thing that I like about this this lane setup for Spawn is you have the Bane versus the Primal Beast, so you can just Nightmare whenever you see the trample go off. Since the stun durations from both the Onslaught and the Telekinesis are very, very short, you only get a few instances of trample through, which is probably the scariest ability in this entire lane. With Nightmare, you just counteract it completely. MKS gonna get blown up. Maybe
Law his ground quite strong there.
There's a Mango up on Womi. Law, battery assault. Is he fast enough to grab the Tiny? Yes, he's got the movement speed, but in the creep wave, is he gonna stay there? Oh, he gets blocked as well. And Womi, he's hungry for blood. Got a Mango ready, and there we go. They get another one for them. MKS, he wants to go for the cleanup crew. 6 stacks up on his passive. Will finish off Dalol and leave Womi intact as he's got creeps to hit.
The Tiny with 0 armor is always going to be having a bad time against the Lina. That's just how it is, though. He does take a lot of damage, but still killing the Lina already twice in this lane, I think you're going to be more than happy. A Lina Clockwork lane.
Roy will go down.
He didn't have the sleep.
Yep. The cooldown is simply too long. You got 24 seconds on Nightmare. You got 27 seconds on Trample. If you don't land it perfectly, Trample might be off cooldown faster. And the Nightmare is. And he didn't have the mana for it either. Plus the distance. Good read there. Poda dropping very low. Forced to use the Firefly with only 2 napalm stacks on Pango. So Knight's very happy with this.
The lane is going much better for him this time around. And he even uses the glyph there to make sure that Poda doesn't secure these creeps.
All the way to the tier 2 tower. Delol, does he get the toss?
He doesn't have it.
He doesn't have it. Guess they've been fighting so much that he's gone for 2 points in Avalanche and the tree, instead of having that 1 value point in toss. If he was able to toss the Pango into the tier 2 tower, that would have been a certain kill. That tier 2 tower is a scary thing early on in the game.
Yeah, it hurts. It hurts. I was like, okay, Knight is dead, and then I remembered he went for 2 points in the Avalanche just to be able to secure the Nether Blast, one of the Nether Blast to connect and do as much damage as possible. But now he's level 4, so next time around, Pango gets an idea like that, it's not going to be ending up so nicely for him.
Yeah, and I think Pango also kind of realized that. Like, hey, he doesn't actually have toss. He could have done it already. Remember that one game where we saw a pre-bounty fight happen at a tier 3 tower when they were about to dive, and Juggernaut took 2 hits from the tier 3 tower and he went down to 50%. That was some time ago, but I will remember that because that was like when you understand how hard these towers actually hit. Especially when you're level 1. Pugna gonna be in trouble though. They've got the Nether Ward down. Delol's gonna be there. They're gonna finish off the ward first before the rest. And MKS just throwing these right clicks, pummeling the Pugna, and could turn around to the Tiny with no armor. He's committing to this. They want this kill. They might be able to get it. That tosses down, but the LSA stun. MKS interrupts, and Womi, another raindrop gonna be burnt out. MKS, he will get the kill onto Law. And MKS will live, but it is again a 1-for-1 trade.
The Clockwork thought that the infused raindrop was gonna be cooling off, and it didn't. So it didn't pop there. That's why he died. He would have survived, and it most likely would have ended up in the Pugna dying, or at least he would have been alive right now. So a bit of unfortunate there for him. A half a second was what killed him.
Oh, Primal Beast. So close, but 3 points. Diabolic Edict. Jacroy skipping his Lightning Storm completely for the 2nd game in a row. And these edicts are just poison.
Yep, they definitely are. He also had a nice ward there on the high ground, so the rotation from the Rubik isn't gonna take his life. I think Unity Gaming right now, they're starting to shake, but because of the Lesh, but it's still not that big of a deal. He's not having that bit of a game.
Now Zhao Yu getting the rotation to the top lane as Womi is gonna take the brunt of this trample. The lull. Keeping him away with the Avalanche. Teleport away. Bye-bye.
Man, you could see MKS's positioning there. It was quite good because he knew that he didn't have the stun. They already used the Onslaught, no Pulverize on the Primal Beast, so he had to keep himself away because the Pugna turnaround could have killed Alina. But because he kept himself away, once he got his stun, the Pugna was already out. Found a spot in the trees and just TP'd away.
We're already loading up the stun, trying to catch the Law on the way. No cogs getting farmed though. Creeps are griefing a bit, but in the top lane, MKS 1 versus 3. There's the Nightmare, gonna buy even more time, and that should be a certain kill. Nowhere to go. He did get the Javelin bought at least some time ago, so making some good progress towards the Maelstrom. And Law, gotta be careful with that Diabolic Edict, and it's still lingering on the ground. Delol, with the help of the Avalanche, will be taking down the clock, but that is the first Lesh. Sorry, that is the second Lesh kill actually. Sorry about that. Important that they do manage to shut him down and have 2 heroes instead of 1. 1 solo hero tanking Edict is a no-go, but maybe 2 is just what they need.
They killed him 2 times. That's already infinitely more than they managed to do in the previous game. So Unity Gaming, at least in terms of that, they should be happy, especially now considering that their Primal Beast lived. But they're still targeting him. They want him dead.
For sure. Anything that helps Jacroy get such a blitz start, we'll be happy with. And with this kill, Leshrac starting to build towards the Bloodstone. Travis will get killed off by a Law in the top lane, while Salad gets burnt down by Pota 2. Knight on the chase tower there to help him out. Get rid of this Batrider diving under his own tower. Get the heck out of here.
Day and night difference in the mid lane this game, and that is what's making a difference, is because Jacroy's support needs to rotate to the mid lane. He needs to, he needs to rotate to the mid lane, and that leaves Jacroy alone. So it's much easier for Zhao Yu to go for plays like this.
Jacroy might be dead actually here with the Pulverize into Trample. Zhao Yu solo kill.
And Womi is in trouble on top as well. Supports are coming to assist though.
Oh, it's not looking too good. Lina able to get a bit of distance. Womi does get the Nightmare from Travis. Travis looking for the Fiend Script. Just needs a bit to get a bit closer, but they will be able to clear it out with the tree toss and a couple hits in. Now Rubik getting bullied by the Tiny looking for the toss. Just needs to get a bit closer. We'll get it into the Fiend Script from Travis and get this one done and out of the way.
Can they kill him?
Salad.
Oh man, if there was no brain sap there, that Fade Bolt would have made him unable to finish off the kill, but it was there. So in the end, they do get the cleanup. Nice turnaround there from the Lina, understanding that he's probably dead, just to make sure that the Pugna dies, and then you just kind of accept your fate.
MK is still no Maelstrom ready. I have to do some jungle farming now as that lane looks like it's more and more perilous to go to. The pressure is mounting. Looking at net worth as well. It is the Pango who is coming out on top. So, like you said, day and night difference.
No, he's not dead.
He's fine.
Dire's top tower is being attacked.
We'll see. We'll see if the Lash can go to a point where he was last time. That's a beautiful hook shot.
That's a very good hook shot because Zhao Yu was already moving in for this one. Travis to go down first. Womi. Life Drain was instantly broken there too because of the battery assault law. Got close enough. Now Poda is going to isolate the Clockwork. Womi, he might fail the first drain, but he won't fail the second. And instant smoke as well.
Wants to go for more. They just want to be fast with this one. With there not being a tier 1 on top, you can see Zhao Yu, he got a kill and he ran away. He knows that his teammates can't be there to assist, and the enemies are going to be coming in either way.
He doesn't know. The smoke popped in the tree line, so they don't even know, or he doesn't even know, that there's a gang squad on his way. And a big kill for Womi. And go ulti used on the side as well. Poda 2. Needs the help of his buddies, and he takes a very, very good pathfinding there as he goes on the edge of the ledge. Gonna get hit by another rocket here. Law looking for the hook shot, could just go in, but he wants to work his way through this Tiny first, and there we go. He finds him, but he finds the Pugna instead, but that's also a good kill. Might miss out on one core, but he's still gonna take the second, and MKS is down too in the bottom lane. Fiend Script and Jacroy.
Yeah, Travis found him there. Lina probably thinking everyone was just TPing to the top lane because there was such a huge chase happening. But Spawn, they did a good job to delay that chase with the heroes that they had. So in the end, losing only one hero, and that allowed Spawn not to have to commit any more heroes there to save their buddies. And of course, saw the Lina as the superior kill. So very nice read coming out from Travis.
With all of this constant fighting as well, it feels like nobody is getting ahead of anybody.
Yep. The only problem is that Jacroy is the fastest farmer on the map.
Gonna get the stun onto Law as he walks onto the high ground. Lasso onto the Pango. 2 kills about to happen. Both for Spawn. Maybe a third as they got the slow on Rubik with the Decrepify. He does have Life Drain, but that ain't gonna help you when you're running away. Double for Jacroy with that fresh Bloodstone.
You need to have some life to begin with if you want to drain some as well. So
yeah.
Jacroy, here's the Bloodstone timing is still there. It's quite strong. He gets a couple of kills, and suddenly he was behind the Pango, and suddenly he is so far ahead of him. So even with the 3 deaths that he has experienced in this game, he's still getting to a pretty decent spot. I think this is kind of a normal game for a Lesh for him to be ahead. What we saw in the previous one is something that's not going to be happening too often, but Jacroy showing that he knows exactly what to do with the hero.
Travan's able to get rid of one. They have the hook shot available, just needs to connect it, juking around, but finally getting caught. Avalanche is there. MKS wants to get close, but Salad.
It's too deep.
Won't be able to do much except give some moral support for his friend, Knight. Now he's going in, all by himself. Comes Zhao Yu as well. They will get the trade-off for the support Tiny. And Again, considering about rolling in, but this Batrider almost has more movement speed. The Tumbler Toy into the feed script. They need to steal it. Salad will have it. He's got the change, the turnaround. Altipota 2, but where's the damage? Pulverize. Is it gonna be enough? He's down to 800, and now the tower is pummeling the Primal Beast as well. They gotta get out of there. Might have been a good steal, but it's not gonna lead into anything except you dead. Womi with a double.
And look at the MKS and Jacroy. They're like, look at all of these fools just hitting each other. Like, why don't they farm? Why don't they just try to get rich? They're continuing to just farm completely, and they don't care. MKS was even close to that fight, and he just said, screw you guys, I'm going home. And he just goes back to farming.
Yeah, they're very happy just watching on the sidelines like, all right, you do you, I do I. Bit of movement from Spawn towards the bottom half of the map. Might be another fight to break loose. We already have 35 kills in 15 minutes. We're above 2 kills per minute average. Way above it.
Beautiful bait on bot.
That's with the Nightmare dodge. They will take down Law. Looking for Xiaoyu. Lol with the tree toss giving vision. They finally locate where he's going. Jacroy does have a stun available, but he will be able to move out before the Nightmare connects. Very close call.
Lina doesn't have a TP. Lina doesn't have a TP. The smoke would have been so good if he did finish that one, but he couldn't do it. He was in a bad position.
Rolling Thunder cancel. Toss comes out as well. Edict just ran out. Salad also steals the Pulse Nova. It doesn't matter. Salad just keeps getting blown up. With the Nether Ward on the ground as well. That Pulse Nova definitely annoying to cast. Oh, Jacroy cleaning out Knight and Law, making it 4 for them. And this Lesh, again, starting to get out of hand.
Oh, man. And Lina died as well on the other part of the map. It's a disaster for Unity. What happened there is they were coming with a smoke. Spawn were over diving, but Lina TP'd way too close to the enemies. So if she had finished that TP, would have just instantly died. But because of it, then you don't have the Lina, your main damage dealer. So once the Pango and the Rubik come over, even with a lot of stuns, with a lot of lockdown, there is no one to finish the enemies off. And all of this, in the end, just culminates in Lina dying on the top to the Batrider without a TP, and you just losing so many heroes on bot.
And Knight just gets blown up. From 100 to 0 in one go. Decrepify with the tiny combo into Life Drain. More than enough damage. Any core will suffer from that. They're looking at it again. They want to do it again. Decrepify is out. That's already half of his HP gone, and he's just getting sucked away. Stolen Avalanche will buy some time, but Travis closes out the kill. Aggression pays off. MKS, though, almost walked into Pota 2 again. It seems like this Batrider is always following where the Lina's going.
Yep, before you get a BKB, you're just so easily brought down, and he's right on top of enemy vision. I'm not sure he's aware.
Meanwhile, Womi, 12, 3, and 10. He's enjoying his time. Fiend Script's been used on MKS. MKS needs some help. Xiaoyu. Oh, the lol. Just enough to get close enough. Buyback coming out from Salad as well as Womi trying to isolate and Yules to cancel his ult. The hook shot comes through. Pugna to finally drop as they got the lasso. Knight slowly but surely falling into his own death. 4 heroes dead again, and Spawn. It's only been a few minutes, but look at that lead that they're starting to build. It was a 1K lead at 14 minutes. It's 8,000 4 minutes after that.
You can see that Spawn know exactly what they need to do. The Jacroy is never coming to fights unless he knows that Lina is the one being hunted. If Spawn is hunting Lina on the enemy side of the map where there's going to be multiple heroes, he's always there to assist if needed. He's going to be there and provide the extra damage, and this is pretty much what happened in this fight. You find the Lina, the big damage dealer on one side is out, and then everyone is kind of converging from Unity Gaming, but the Lesh is there to provide something that Unity don't have, and that is massive amounts of damage. And at that point, you're just set up to lose the fight from the start.
Now Lesh is also getting away in net worth. Already up to 13,000. Getting even better and better for Spawn. The longer it goes like this. For an point here, right onto the Tiny. The
Good
blade
start.
does provide a nice amount of burst there. They should be able to take this jungle back now, right?
They can take down one ward, but the other one won't be so easy.
Oh, the hook shot makes the difference here. Womey, Necrepify. Again, the life drain just continues to be broken. You need to force that Xiaoyu getting some damage onto the Bane, and with the help of MKS, it will work out.
Oda might have to pop the BKB too.
See what goes here. There's the roll up right in front of him. Jacroy just
The boss
deletes
is there.
Law. Okay. He is very low in mana though. Gonna need that Bloodstone to get something back, and he does. Takes down the Rubik. Knight being chased here, and straight into the arms of Jacroy with that Diabolic Edict, which literally just ended. Jacroy up to 9 and 3 now. I even TP'd in for the kill onto the Primal Beast as well, so might as well.
Panda, I actually hate Jacroy. He is getting ultra kills, and it's feeling underwhelming to me because of what he did in the previous game. I don't know. I just can't get excited here, so it's just not fair how much he's destroying Unity Gaming now 2 games in a row.
Yeah, hot player playing on momentum. I'm wondering what's going on in comms right now, or what's going in between his head, in between his ears even.
The wages of fear.
He's probably very, very happy that the enemies didn't respect his Lesh. We talked about Lesh being 0 and 2 at the start of the day. Jacroy showing that the hero is still very much strong,
Yeah.
very much insanely powerful. And Unity Gaming, they'll go for another smoke, but Lina is without resources. Really? The most they can do here is maybe get a couple of kills, but that's about it. They cannot win a full-on fight.
Wolmy already canceling out the charge. Onslaught doesn't take him anywhere. Rolling Thunder being used. Nice zoning avalanche as well. It is stolen by the Rubik, and they need to get a bit closer. They're still not quite getting to Womi. Now they do. Toss save. Feed script.
No
they might
way.
live. Womi's gonna regen up as well. This might be so bad as well for Unity. They need to win this fight. They're fighting with neck and claw. They will take the Bane down. Double for Xiaoyu as Poda battling off with the Clockwork. And here comes Jacroy.
Yeah, one thing also that happened is that Jacroy and Poda, they finished off the Lina. Lina stayed in the jungle to farm, and they went for a 3-man smoke on spawn. They still have really good vision in the enemy jungle, so they knew kind of exactly what Unity was up to. They first got the Lina, then they TP'd to assist their team. And also during that fight, the Pugna got a 4-staff delivered to her mid-fight. So first, saved by the 4-staff from the Tiny, then during the chase, you get a 4-staff, he gets out. It takes a long time for Unity to kill him. They get a little bit too deep, and they just lose all their heroes apart from the Primal Beast, who they're gonna lose now.
Yeah, they just set up on bottom for a beast kill, and Jacroy is also there. Of course he is there. Why wouldn't he be? They just waited for him to show up again. Suspected him to teleport to bottom. And they were already ready and waiting. MKS double 4-step, but the other one doesn't really go anywhere. Gets lifted by Sala just in the nick of time. But Poda is still on him. Batrider BKB being used as well. The cogs
smacked now.
will be held in place for at least a little bit longer. Jacroy!
Okay. Yeah, you're gonna get demoralized right now if you're Unity. That's a second before you buy the BKB on the Lina. If you have a BKB there, you turn around on the back, you crush him. But there, you could see that he was hesitant, like, where's the Lesh? Where's the Lesh? And bam, he's there. You're
Here
all
he
dead.
is.
So, yeah, it's a disaster that you die just before you buy the BKB, and now again you're gonna have to get out on the map, and there is a chance that you get caught once again.
After a performance like this, the only thing that is rolling in my head right now is the scene of Jack Nicholson as he axes down the door and he sticks his head through, and instead it's got Jacroy's face in it. And it's like, here's Jacroy.
That movie just got 10 times scarier right now.
Knight will be able to teleport away. No vision for the Fiend script for Travens. And this is a 24-minute game with Spawn having 45 kills. This is nuts.
Last time around, he had a count like it's a 25-minute game, and the Lesh is having like 41-minute items. Now,
Yeah.
it's better. He has only 38-minute items right now, so it's a lot better for Unity Gaming. We're going for a smoke, and this is the moment of truth. If you stop this Roach with Lina BKB, you can turn the game around.
Oh, let's see if they can. Oh, they've got 4 heroes caught on the spot. But Unity will be able to get one. It's Delol. Delol coming with the buyback. The lasso also into the Primal Beast. Leshrac finishes off Salad with the blink kill. And Poda rolling around in the river. Xiaoyu can only do what he can. Trample damage. Onslaught away. But Poda just blinks right next to him. Yeah, girl. Burn, baby. As he just takes down Xiaoyu. And Clockwork gone as well. And a low HP Roshan right for Jacroy. Oh, thank you. Might as well.
Yeah, exactly what he was looking for there. That's a 9-second BKB of the Lina down the drain. The thing that you were kind of relying on.
Didn't take them long to close in that gap onto Knight, and now Knight is surrounded by enemies. And that was an Arcane Batrider as well, so his Blink Dagger was off cooldown much faster than the Pangos. Kept on moving around.
Good roll though from the Pango. He does stun the Bane twice, understanding that the Fiend's Grip would kill him. So very nicely done there from the Pango. He would have lost his life if he didn't roll the exact way that he did.
And on to MKS, there go Jacroy right there, right on top of him. Make it another.
Is this the one you put your fates in? Is this the one you put your fates in? I think that's
The
what
chosen one?
saying here. Yep.
He is quite a player. Quite a player Womi has found. Maybe he went the other way around. Maybe Jacroy wanted Womi in his team. Oh, we'll find out later. Pango crawling next to a sleeping Leshrac. Can't awaken PCs. In the nighttime, Pango still gonna get killed off. Primal Beast sucked away. Life Force gone. GG Spawn 2-0. Absolute dominant performance. 2 games, 2 series in a row in these 2 days. Spawn annihilates them.
Why would I need to unsleep you? What the hell are you doing? You're a Lesh. But yeah, those were the 2 mistakes he did. He had 3 deaths in this game, but in